Here it is, look, a striped bass gone there now with cod guts in his mouth. Well guys, a while ago I had a couple of striped bass fellas give me, and in the intro I deep fried them, and while I was eating them I bit into something, and it turned out to be a small transmitter. And I tell you, those fellas were delicious, some people are saying they're kind of like a cross between cod and halibut, and I would agree, probably closer to halibut than cod though. And the strange thing about it, we never had striped bass in our waters that we know of until this year, and actually it's kind of like an invasion of striped bass. They've been spotted, up around Lancerclear, Lancerloo, Fordo area, and then a few weeks later they start to show up around Williams Harbour, on into Port Hope, Simpson, and then around Pinson's Arm, and people with cod gill nets out for codfish and been getting them in their gill nets, and they've been showing up in a lot of different places, and people have been catching them and eating them and enjoying them, even though they don't know much about them. They haven't been here before, and it's really strange. They never just come in small numbers. They came here in very large numbers and widespread everywhere, and even around Port Hope, up around what they call the lake there, and then out to rivers and different places and stuff. And so it really is an invasion of striped bass. And even when I first come here, there used to be a couple hanging around the wharf there, and he was actually tearing apart the old cod guts and that while we were cleaning fish and stuff. And but I tried a couple of times with different hooks, and they won't even take notice to them. So anyway, I just thought I'd do a little video just to show this transmitter and just talk about the striped bass, because it's very strange, from to be so widespread, people be catching them on jiggers, in gill nets, and with rod and stuff like that, and yeah, they're pretty numerous in a lot of different locations. So so I don't know if the water temperature is different, or they come up looking for food or whatever, or if they're going to stay. If he goes up in the rivers, they could be here to stay. It's kind of like an invasive species. But anyway, the two now that was around the wharf, they seem like they disappeared the last couple of days. So as the water temperature drops again, maybe they'll move back. I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see now next year if they come back or not. And anyway, I'm going to hand this transmitter off to the fisheries. I don't think they'll be able to get a reading of it. After being deep fried, and I took a pretty good bite on it, as you can tell. Those fellas, they were pretty tasty, and I bit hard. So just a little quick video just to talk about what's going on here with these bass. It's kind of odd. Seems like there's a lot of different types of fish and rare birds showing up the last couple of years. I don't know. I guess global warming. I guess that could be a part of it. Who knows? So, and I guess what concerns a lot of people is what effect will this have on local species like our trout, char, and salmon. And so the year is the first year that they've been here, and I guess we'll have to take notice from what happens from this point forward. Well guys, I tell you, when you grow up in these small communities, you never had a whole lot of hooks and lures and things to choose from, for when you went fishing. But this day and age, with online shopping, you pretty much got access to whatever's out there. And I must say, FishingSir.com has a great lineup of hooks and lures and things. And I got one here now. I'm going to try this morning just for some rock cod and sculpins just around the wharf here. And I'm going to put a link in the description, because they do have a real nice lineup of hooks. Okay, this one here is 15 grams. Just open. It's full of thorns. You gotta be very careful with these. And when the kid catches these, he ends up taking hook you for him. All turns on the back. You just gotta full of turns, right? So you just move down a little bit. And you gotta get them by the eyeballs. Oh, I don't want too tight. Oh, yeah, you get there. You go. Look at that, a crab. I tell you, we spend hours and hours and hours. Sometimes just glide across and hit it over the wharf, you know, catching stuff all day long. That's a toad crab.